Hey guys, I'm Kaylee Kalani,
And I'm Andrew.
and we are here at Long Beach Comic Expo 2015.
Hey guys, Long Beach Comic Expo 2015. I'm here with the Doctor. It's Dr. Phil, right?
Just the Doctor.
Oh, okay, just the Doctor. So it's not Dr. Phil. That's a different comic book franchise. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your TARDIS?
Time and relative dimension in space. She's about 10.5 feet of pure fun. I set her up from con to con and let people take photos with it all they want.
How long did it take you to make this? This is amazing.
This was 4 days of actual construction time, 8-hour days. So it took us about a month because we had to build it for a convention.
Oh.
So in October, I found out that in November they were going to have the convention. And since it was my girlfriend, she said, "Oh, can you make a TARDIS?" And our best friend is a general contractor. So I just got the plans and said, "Can you do this?" "Of course we can do this." I stole his tools, we sat in my mom's driveway, and here she is.
A girlfriend and a general contractor. That's how they made the Sistine Chapel, isn't it?
That's how all construction gets done.
I think so, right? But this is really cool. I think this is honestly the best TARDIS we've ever seen in terms of the construction value.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys did an amazing job.
It's, matching the paint colors and then trying so hard to make something brand new look so old it was fun.
Right, that's a good point, yeah.
There's a lot of freedom in building it because every mistake you make, if you take a little lap around, you'll see different colorations. And
Let's take a look.
there you go. All these little spots are just where she's bumped, bruised, and stuff in transit, and then I touch it up with a different color paint.
So this would be like erosion due to traveling into the interdimensional vortexulator, right? Is that about the
Vortex.
Okay, because I'm pretty good at science.
It sounds like it.
I'm a very science-oriented individual.
Yes. But this TARDIS is designed from the 9th and 10th Doctor. Actually, this is specifically for 9s.
Okay.
Because they want it to look like it survived the Time War. So they took, the police box and then just battered the crap out of it. They technically burned the TARDIS once they built it, and scraped away the burn material to show out the grain pattern.
Oh, wow.
To make it look much, much older than it was. And then it's called blackwashing. It's like whitewashing. You take black paint and water, and you wipe it down, and then wipe it off, and it collects in the corners and such to make it look like rain is set on it, and it's just been old, battered, and beat up, and it's a 900-year-old box.
This is awesome. I kind of feel like we're doing like a home improvement video.
It is.
Or just a craftsmanship video.
I will nerd out about these things. This and the ties. I will talk about all day.
You can talk about the ties.
The ties? Okay, this is...
what's your tie?
Actually, this is the brand new one.
Yeah.
That they just... the new reproduction from Magnolia. They call it the adipose tie. It's from the episode, of course, with the adipose in it.
Okay.
I forget the name of it. Someone out there is screaming at me right now. I'm sorry. I forget. It happens.
Our fans are all 13-year-olds, so it's fine.
They're yelling, "Why don't you know this?"
In British 13, yeah, that's right.
Yes, they're all British 13-year-olds.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So it's why don't you? Cockneys. But it's from the one where Donna comes back, where he meets Donna again. And so this is his newest reproduction. And they actually had a vote online to see which one he was going to make. It was this one or another one.
Oh.
I voted for the other one. So this is all your fault, people. But he does brilliant work. It's instead of the traditional stripes, which I hate striped ties, but instead of standard stripes, he did 2 different colors, and there's 2 inlays around it.
Inlays.
So it adds a little bit of texture to it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
that's
not
nice.
Traditional brown, because the brown ties are supposed to be a drab tie.
Yeah.
But they always wanted to spice it up a little bit, because the Doctor, he has more fun.
That's right. He's not. I mean, a brown tie is sort of working class.
Exactly.
And the Doctor is a little bit elevated.
Well, he's blue collar.
He is literally blue collar, but not really.
Yeah, it's a little bit more fun. But yeah, I love the ties, and they're amazing reproductions, and the suit is his as well.
All right,
It's
man.
The deluxe lining.
Yeah, similar to the tie, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much for talking with us. This was amazing.
Come by anytime.
All right. Now, is that a real British accent?
No, it comes with a suit.
Oh, okay, you're right. Okay, because I wasn't sure if that was a real British accent.
I put it on in the morning.
That sounds good.
Hey everybody, this is Kaylee Kalani with Sharp News, and I'm here with
Stephen Reese, the Sixth Doctor.
the 6th Doctor Who. Wow, this is an amazing costume. How did you make it?
Thank you. I actually have I'm not talented myself. I just employ very talented people. So this is all tailored by a gentleman named Steve Ricks. He tailors out of the UK, and so, I mean, I helped project manage part of this. But aside from that, he sourced the fabrics. This is all a labor of love. All the red tartan is actually woven by a weaver in Scotland. So this is all, we really dialed in this costume. So he does really, really good work. But I can't say that that I had a lot of hand in it, but I do love wearing it. So
I get that. Yes, he did a fantastic job.
yeah.
So is the Sixth Doctor your favorite Doctor?
It's one of my favorite costumes. I mean, I love Colin Baker. He's a great Doctor. I think my favorite Doctor is probably David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, but which I also cosplay. But there's very few Doctors I don't cosplay. But I love the more eccentric costumes. So the Sixth Doctor, the Fifth Doctor with the celery lapel. I love that one too. So the more kind of outrageous the costume. I love that you can find me from like across the hall, because I'm the guy that looks like a traffic cone. But yeah, so definitely one of my favorite costumes.
Is Doctor Who your all-time favorite show? Favorite sci-fi show?
Yeah, it's certainly my favorite sci-fi show. I mean, I like lots of things, but Doctor Who's definitely my favorite thing to cosplay. I tend to gravitate towards things that are based out of real life because I love the hunt. I'm also a toy collector. I love the hunt. Whereas, if you're cosplaying, something animated or a video game character, you just kind of have to get close enough because those things don't actually exist. Whereas with Doctor Who, I can go find the fabric that they used or find a specific item that they actually, was screen used so that I can really be accurate. And that's the hunt that I love.
I just have to ask you a question because I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and I cried for weeks when the Doctor lost Rose. How did you feel in that moment?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was upset too. My wife is a Rose cosplayer, so that was we took that really hard. I did hold a grudge against Matt Smith. I think everybody kind of holds a grudge against the next Doctor when their Doctor regenerates. So it took me a little while to be friends with Matt Smith after David regenerated. So.
Poor Matt, he had some big shoes to fill. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Problem. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so it's facebook.com/Gallaplay. See what I did there? GALLIPLAY. Also, www.gallaplay.com will get you there. So.
Very clever.
Thanks.
Check out our video.
Yeah, sure.
Card.
Sure. Thanks, man.
All right, man.